After a 6-month investigation, 2 women are charged for allegedly selling and delivering drugs that led to a Superior man's death. Cassidy Anderson and Madeline Peterson are each charged with reckless homicide and being a party to a crime. Superior police responded to a drug overdose on John Avenue back in November. Despite first responders trying to revive the man, the 45-year-old died. According to police, investigators learned Anderson and Peterson were involved with selling the man those drugs. As we reported last night, the number of overdoses in our region keeps growing. According to Superior Police, last year they saw a 21% increase in overdoses compared to the year before. If you or someone you know is struggling with substance abuse disorder, we have resources on our website, northernnewsnow.com.